Hi guys, this is Tracy. Today I'm going to show you how to arrange and ungroup this week's free cute ghost Boo-Lieve in the magic of Halloween SVG. So of course, as always, we're going to go through and we're going to ungroup. And I want to show you, I always like to point out the reasons why I do things in my designs. Like for example, the group of words right here, they're all on separate lines. I did that so that if you wanted to do 3 different colors, you could. You can attach them all together and do all black if you want to, but that's why I left these separate right here. So like I said, you can put them all together if you want. You can change them different colors. You could do maybe purple, black, and orange, you know, whatever suits your fancy. But I just wanted to show you that those 3 are separate. And then you can go down here and you can find the bats with these little dots. Those are together. And the back of the ghost, if you ungroup this right here, an easy way to cut your black HTV or adhesive vinyl or whatever it is that you're choosing to use. If I want to come through and change this Halloween to black, we could go through and grab all the words, hit your shift button, grab the bats, hit your shift button again, and grab the back of that ghost. Now when you hit attach, these are all going to turn black. Don't panic, you didn't lose anything. We're just going to right click and send to the back. So now when you cut the black, this will all cut together. Now if you notice on the back of the pumpkin right here, I'm going to duplicate this so you can see what I mean. If you ungroup this, right click ungroup, or you can ungroup it from up here, you will see that the back of this is black. The reason that I would not attach this in this area right here is because if you were to attach this, this pumpkin right now is laying on top of the ghost. If you were to attach it, your the white part of this ghost right here would turn all black. The reason that I did this, like I said, I like to explain why I do things. If you wanted to use this pumpkin somewhere else in the design, like let's say you wanted to make a couple more pumpkins, if you were going to maybe put this on a tumbler and put pumpkins on the back, you could do that. You could just duplicate it and do it that way. So there is a method to my madness when I'm designing files for you guys. So then what you would do from here, let's go ahead and delete this so that we don't get confused on what we have. So like I said, you would cut this out of HTV or adhesive vinyl, or if you're going to print it, you could do that. You can even cut this from paper. And then you would take your little ghost here, place it right on top. So you would press your black and then put the white on top. Your little stars, you could put those wherever you like. I typically like to look at my design, the picture of my file that I have designed, so that I know where everything lines up. But these are all together. Okay. You could attach if you decide to have your stars orange, the same color as the pumpkin, you could attach those stars right there to the orange from your pumpkin, or even if you have left the bottom word down here as orange, you could attach all those. And then this is just a little shadow that goes up underneath here. So now when you go to cut this, if this, like I said, if it's going to be HTV, you want to make sure that you mirror your design, and you're going to have to go through on each one of the mats and mirror them. But this right here is now all going to cut together. So this would be the base layer of your project, whatever it is that you're making. And if you wanted to, if you're somebody who likes to save time, I'm someone who likes to put all of my elements, all of my vinyl on one mat if I have room. Obviously, you would want to size your design to whatever it is that you're going to put it on. So like, let's say we group this, and let's say we're going to put it on a shirt. Whatever size that you want to make your design, you know, how tall it is, how wide it is, you would want to make sure that you do that first. And then when you go over to make it, like I said, if you decide that you want to move some of your elements, you can move this down here, click on Move Object, and then it will land right here. So then you just have to remember that this piece is going to be white, this piece is going to be gray. And again, if you're going to do HTV, make sure that you mirror it. So now they are both mirrored. So if you were to come here, let's say, and take this little pumpkin, the reason I'm moving them, if I would leave it here and move object and then go here, it's going to land on top of what's already there. Not a big deal. You could move it. It's just one little step that you can do so that it will go where you want it to. So now because I already moved it on this mat and this mat is mirrored, that image mirrored. So I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm explaining what I'm talking about here, or what I mean. Okay, so then you would just go ahead and make it and go from there. But that's it for this week's project, guys. Super simple, easy to cut. This would also be something that would be great for sublimation if you decide you want to do sublimation. I would make sure that you take your little ghost and change him to a gray color, because you know it's sublimation ink doesn't print. It's not white ink does not print is what I'm trying to say. So just make that a little bit of a gray color, but then you have a cute little design for sublimation. I think it needs to go a little bit lighter. Okay, so there you go. So like I said, you guys can find this week's free SVG in the freebie library on my website. It is design number 173, along with the names of the fonts that I used and the links to where you can find them. If you make it, I would love to see it. Please bring it over to the Facebook group and show it off. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. Have a great day.